is Kylie Jones, and this is my persuasive group speech on the World Wildlife Fund organization. Today I'm going to be doing the visualization and conclusion/action parts of the speech. Whether you're thinking about donating to the WWF World Wildlife Fund or picking up on their practices, I'm going to tell you more about what it would hypothetically look like if everyone contributed towards their mission to conserve nature and reduce the more pressing threats to the diversity of life on Earth. Previously stated by Sydney, the food waste and distribution are related closely to the roots of all the other 6 category problems of the World Wildlife Fund. And Leonie also mentioned that 1.3 billion tons of food is wasted each year. How are we having such a large amount of food waste when more than 800 million people are malnourished? With those statistics, it is obvious that the food production is sufficient to provide for the 800 million people. So why are they malnourished? The answer would be to produce better and consume more wisely. But it's not as easy as it is said and done. This could be solved by improving efficiency and productivity while reducing waste and shifting consumption patterns. To achieve that goal, the WWF World Wildlife Fund is dedicated to building innovations for sustainability. They support producer projects that promote sustainable supply chains for food companies. Solutions help companies reduce environmental impacts and will shape the way we think about becoming sustainable for the future. The World Wildlife Fund engages companies, platforms, and the government to reduce key impacts of the food production and convinces priority companies to drive more sustainable food products. Without the World Wildlife Fund having these procedures in place in the future, or in the next 40 years, increase in demand for food will put pressure on agriculture, aquaculture, and fishing resources that are already strained. The strain to produce crops, sell food at affordable levels, will impact the planet and the world's poor. Local communities, industry leaders, governments, and non-governmental organizations must work together to produce better and consume more wisely. That's it for the visualization part of the speech. Hopefully over the course of this speech, we've told you enough about our organization, the World Wildlife Fund, that you'll want to sponsor the World Wildlife Fund, and you clearly know what it is now. Today, Kylie introduced you to the World Wildlife Fund and showed you what it stood for and who it protects. Leonie talked about the 6 wonders of our world: food, climate, freshwater, wildlife, forest, and oceans, and how they all face difficult challenges. Sydney informed you that keeping safe in a world is a lot simpler than you would think. When she said that, she meant that you don't have to do huge productions, or you don't have to be in a high place to make a difference. You could recycle. It's not something impossible. It's achievable, and it starts with you. I painted a picture for you of a world, what would happen if we did not eradicate the food waste. What will happen if we don't eradicate the food waste? Now I'm going to challenge you to take action. The cost to become a member, or as the World Wildlife Fund calls it, partner in conservation, at the smallest is $10 a month. That basically rounds out to be 0.33333, so 33 cents a day. And that is less than anything you can buy, like a piece of gum, basically, a piece of gum a day. If you accept this challenge, rise up and visit the support.wildlife.org and sponsor their mission, which is our mission. On the website, you can view pictures of animals, people in their villages, and entire ecosystems who are in need or have been helped by the World Wildlife Fund. As you browse, you can click on an adoption, a symbolic species adoption, as you see back here. And it will bring you to a more detailed page about a particular animal that you will directly be supporting. So if you had a favorite animal, such as like there's bees, there's narwhals, and so that's kind of a cooler. Instead of just donating, you get more in touch with like what you're doing. You have more control over than just giving your money away. So once you found the animal you want to adopt, you can choose on which gifts and adoption papers you get. So when you adopt an animal, it'll be $25 to $250. So $25 starting off at, you'd get your adoption papers and maybe a picture of the animal. And as you increase and go up, you get more gifts. Like you'd get adoption papers, maybe a sweatshirt, and then you'd also get like a stuffed animal of that particular animal. And you'd get updates on the animal that you are helping. You'll enter in your name, address, email address, phone number, and payment information. You can pay with debit or credit, and choose the date of each month it will come out of your banking account. It does not take much to help. Together we can challenge the threats to nature and help ensure its ability to provide for the sake of every living thing, including ourselves. Thank you. That concludes our group speech, our persuasion speech on the World Wildlife Fund.